Aries, how you doing? So we're here to do your January, not a tarot reading. You alright, January? How you doing? Say hello, goodbye. Something to do with selling out. I've sold out. Loads, I don't know if you're indicative with anybody that's taking drugs, but it feels like that they've sold out. We've sold out for Christmas. We're selling out, we're selling up, we're moving. For a lot of you, you've sold it. It's saying that sold as seen, because I can actually see a for sale sign that says now sold on it. So I don't know if I'm hearing selling out or selling out of product for a lot of you if you're not selling a home, but I'm definitely seeing that something was a for sale sign and is sold. Because they're saying sold as seen, done, that's it, finished, done, sold as seen. Something to do with the name done also maybe, but done. It's now, thank God it's done. We don't have to do it anymore. So a lot of you, you are selling out a product. I don't know if you're selling a company or a business, but I'm definitely hearing though that someone is in your business itself, like they want to know what your business is. It's kind of like this inquiry of, well, what's your business? What have you got to do with it? What have you got to say about it? Or what is it that you've got to offer? Because we kind of want to know. So, I'm definitely hearing though something is sold out, Oldham, from Oldham or Holden, Texas. It could be from Texas, Holden. Something to do with a card reader, or I'm hearing tarot card reader. But I'm hearing sold out. Someone sold out to somebody. I don't know if this is sold out. Sold out. Well, selling out to someone is pretty much like having something held over you. It's like, well, I'm having this held over me and I can't say anything and I really want to say it, but I can't because I've sold out to that person. If I tell someone else, then everybody is going to like know. So I can't say it. So I don't know what this is to do with a card reader or a tarot reader. Or reading, something to do with reading, or the name Reedy, Damien Reedy, or something to do with readers. Don't know what that's for. Sold out. They keep saying, unless you're selling out of a lot of product and you're buying and selling loads of product, and basically whatever it is that you have to offer is completely and utterly sold out and it's all gone. Because I'm picking up like an auction room as well, or like, say if you're selling up a place and you're just about to move, some of this is like a car boot sale or something that you have in January, and everybody comes and buys it and you say, no, I want some more, because I'm here like Timothy, the name Tim or Timothy, and it's like, please sir, can I have some more? You're like, no, I'm sorry, but it's all gone. You're going to have to queue up and you're going to have to wait. So I don't know if you are like a B&Q or you're having to stand in line, or with a Leo, something to do with a lion in Leo. Leo's also, is that sort of Tesco's or Leo's? There's a shop here at one point that was called Leo's, believe it or not. But you could really have something to do with a Leo. And I heard lying in court, Lion's Court, to do with a house or a home, and lying about it. So I don't know if someone's going to catch someone, because I'm hearing, look, catch me if you can. Can you catch me? Can you catch me? I think you've kind of got like a chasing and running thing, or a competition at least. Like a new direction. I'm definitely picking up 7. Okay, A7. A7, a piece of A7. A7. I'm picking up someone's, like where they live, is number A7. Or 7A. 7A? 7A. Serenade? Someone could be serenading someone. I definitely am. I heard though, keeping up appearances and keeping up the fiance is what I heard. So some of you are like, you're a kept woman or a kept man. It's like, well, I'm keeping you, and whatever it is, I am not letting you go. I have just found you. I've just caught you. So some sort of fish, maybe, which could be a Pisces. Like, and I've just caught you, and I've just caught you doing something. You got a bad instant of a Pisces and a good one also, some of you, where you could have this in your chart and so someone else. Because I heard, I just caught you doing something that you shouldn't, right? And then I've also got this, I've just caught you and I'm not letting you go. I have got you now forever. Like, there's no way I'm letting you slip through my net. So you've kind of got this landings, the name landings or landing nets, and it could be to do with a Scorpio, because that is a funeral parlour. So something to do with landed a deal, landed a landing net somewhere for you to safe to land. Somewhere, I don't know if you're going like on a plane and there is somewhere safe to you to land, because I have heard that we are now just landed. We have now just arrived to see the family, or that you are going to probably go on holiday somewhere on a Christmas lampoons vacation in January, and it's to do with like a that we've just landed, because I'm hearing Nanu, we've just landed. So we've just landed another deal also. So for a lot of you that buy and sell or anything like that, it's like, okay, we've just sold out of a load of product, or we've just like wrote another contract. So if you work for yourself, it's like, okay, I've just done all of this, but now I've just landed another deal. Okay, because I'm picking up like Bobby Box or a new deal, and like boxes being filled and stacked and moving. I'm also picking up like raving, maybe raving lunatic, I don't know, but like we've just landed another deal. Like it's kind of like, just as you thought that it was over, it wasn't, and there you go, you land another deal and another deal and another deal, because this is either like Texas Hold'em or a Capricorn energy, and it's like, okay, we just landed another deal, and it's like another deal, and it's okay, deal again, and then deal again. I don't know if someone's gambling or they have an app and they deal on this app, and it's like, okay, deal again, okay, now your deal, and it's like your deal, Dean, the name Dean, or dealing, stealing. Okay, you might know someone that's called Dean that is stealing from somebody. See, I'm getting very different messages for you, Aries, for January, of like, I just caught you stealing, I just caught you with your pants down. You could be dealing with I think that came out in Cancerian reading last month, being caught with your pants down. So I'm picking up like, I just caught you stealing. Why did you steal? Okay, why did you go and steal them away from me? Because I'm hearing another Stephen, maybe. Or like, why did you steal, Stephen? I wouldn't steal, but I don't know what that's for. Why did you steal them away from me? Why did you take them away from me? I don't know if this is clients or people, or why did you steal them? Because I'm hearing, why did you steal them away from me? This is like work that you work and you do clients or something, and it's like, why did you steal my clients, or why did you steal that? Like, I don't know if this is money, or like, why did you steal them? Because they're saying Emily or M, and why did you steal M away from me? Why did you take Emily away? That's my girlfriend. Well, like, why did you, wow, 14 on my clock. So it's nearly 2:15. So 5. So Taurus, Hierophant. So you could be dealing with them. But why did you steal M away from me? Why did you steal M? Why? So there might be an M or an Emily that steals something. Why did you steal them? I don't know if someone feels that someone's trying to like steal their children from them, or trying to steal their clients from them, or like why did you take them? Because this is, I mean, I know, alright Mel, but I know people that do cleaning, Aries, and I'm hearing like this is more to do with like clients, of why did you steal my clients? Like they were my clients. Why did you take all of my clients? And now this is either something to do with tarot, or like clients of I don't know, medical health or medical history. I'm hearing like a medical history. And why did you just steal all of my history? Why did you steal my history? Like I don't know, like I don't know if this has anything to do with the internet. Like, you know, when you go through your cookies and all that sort of stuff, right? And you've got like your search history, right? I keep picking up like someone's search history, or like being stolen. And why did you steal all my history? Or why did you steal my Histon? Why did you steal my piston? Cancerian and a car. Why did you steal my piston? Well, that's in a car, right? Why did you steal my Pisces? Why did you steal my Pisces? Someone, okay, you could be dealing with a third party energy here, because that was landing a net and something. And why did you steal my Pisces? Or why did you steal Pisces? Why did a Pisces steal? So some of you don't get on with a Pisces and they steal things. I've got no idea. Why did you steal them away from me? Some of you could have had like an ex-husband or an ex-wife that was a Pisces, right? And why are you trying to steal them away from me? Why are you trying to take my children? Why are you trying to take my clients? Or like, why... Because I keep saying why, like why did you do it? Why did you do this? Why did you steal them? Why did you take this? Why did you take that? There's like this moving out, like, okay, right, I'm done, I'm finished, right, done, there you go, there's another one. So like, I'm done, I'm finished, right? And then there's this, right, I'm going to take the cooker, I'm going to take the, like, I don't know, the cooker, the deep fat fryer, the microwave, the curtains. And it's like, well, if we're finished and we're done, then I'm taking all this with me. Because I'm picking up like Richard Pryor's Moving. And then he lands in a house and there's nothing in it. And because this guy's like, haha, don't worry, as soon as you get here, we're taking the windows. And he's like, no, you want it. He's like, no, we're taking them. And it's like, yeah, we're taking them with us. So, okay, so some of you might be going on a holiday and someone could be saying, look, why is it that you're going to take them with you? Why can't you take me with you? Take the weather with you. Take Heather. Don't forget Heather. Take Heather with you. But like, why did you take them and why did you not take me? Like, I don't know if you've got like a large family or something, and someone's like, okay, well, just the two brothers are coming, or just the sister and the brother, or the two sisters are coming, but the brother's not coming. And then there's an argumentative energy here of like, well, why did you take them to, but not me? Or why did you take them away from me, but not that? You've got a court situation going on here for a lot of you, of children being thrown between the system of the Hierophant, between a marriage and an ex here is really what I'm picking up. And like, why did you steal that person from me? Why did you take these two on holiday, but why did you not take this one on holiday? Or why is it that you want to take my child away from me and take them on holiday when that's not your child, it's mine? Kind of energy, like a stepchild or I don't know, because I'm picking up steptoe and son, right? Like a stepdad, stepmother, stepdad kind of energy. Or like, it's not even my child, but I'm going to take them on holiday with me. But why are you taking my child, but you're not taking your own, is what I'm hearing. Why would you take their child, but you wouldn't even take your own child? What? Who's that a message for? Why would you take their child, but you wouldn't take my child? Because I'm hearing man-child, right? Like a man-child. Like, well, it's a kid of someone, but they're not a child, they're a man. And it's like, well, why would you take the man-child with you? A Manchester, someone from Manchester. Hey, you're right there from Manchester? But like, why would you take them to Manchester? Like Manchester United football team? Why would you take them to Manchester? Grantchester Meadows also. That's a Pink Floyd. Grantchester Meadows. Or Ferry Meadows. Ferry Hill, Cherry Hinton, Cambridge. But like, why would you take them, but you wouldn't take me? And then there's these clients as well, of like, well, why would you take all of these clients on, but you wouldn't take me as a client? Or, you know, why would you take all my clients away from me? Or why have you got all my clients, but I haven't got yours? Or like, why have I got your number, but you haven't got my number? Because this is it's changing a little, can you see? But a bit like, well, why is it that this exchange is more like, why have I got your phone number, but you haven't got my phone number? Or why have I got yours, but I haven't got yours? Like this exchange of numbers or something. It's like, well, I've got your number, bruv. And you're like, well, I haven't got mine. You haven't got mine. So this is this dialect of phone number. Like, why have I got your phone number, but you haven't got my phone number? Because I'm hearing, listen, young laddie, young lady, or young lady. Listen, young laddie or lady. Lady and the Tramp. But listen, why is it that you've got their number? Like, why are you talking with that person? There's a family situation now where it's changing of like, listen, young lady, why have you got their number, but I haven't got it? Like, there's a mother here also that's kind of like, okay, but if you're seeing that person, I want their phone number. It's like, okay, young man, young lady, right? If you're seeing that person, I want their phone number because I want to be able to communicate with them also. And their child is like, no, you're not having their phone number. Why would you need their phone number for? And someone's like, listen, I've got your number. That's a British thing. I got your number, bruv. But like, it's a strange energy here that you have around this phone number. Like, I've got your phone number, but you haven't got mine. Or I've got something. Like, I've got something over you that you don't know or that you haven't got. And it's to do with the phone number. It's like, nah, I've got their phone number, but you haven't. And it's like, well, what do you mean? Well, why can't I have their phone number? And it's like, because I don't want to give you their phone number. I don't want you talking with them, or I don't want you to see them. I don't know if this is a love interest, or I don't want you to physically see somebody, right? And I don't want you to see them, so I don't want to give them to you. Because there's this, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if this is to do with tarot and stuff or whatever, but, you know, work is very difficult. You know, when you run a YouTube channel, if you guys are interested in one, it's very difficult in order to build one up, you know, because a lot of people, they build it up themselves. It's, you know, it's hard work. You know, it's because you can get a handout by someone and they can give you loads, but the people that actually built that up are the people that build it from the ground up themselves. So to give over a lot of things to people is very, you know, you don't just do it off of whim, you know. So I don't know what this is about, or this message here. Because it's kind of like that, well, why won't you let me see them? Why can't I watch it? Why can't I see what's going on? Because someone is blind here of, like, I don't know, Libra or physically blind. And it's like, well, I'm trying to look, but I can't see. And someone's got their big head in the way. It's like, will you move? I can't see. And it's like, I don't want you to see it. I don't want you to see them. And this kind of energy of Cancerian, or like Eight of Swords, it's like, no, I don't want you to see it. No, you're not going to see it. No, I don't want you to see them. So I don't know if, like, you're Aries and you've got family here, and it's taking precedent of your January reading. And it's like, I told you I don't want you to see them anymore. I've told you, like, it finished and it ended and I don't want you to see them anymore. And it's like someone standing right in the way. I was like, no, I want to get through you. I want to go and see them. And it's like, no, I've told you, you're not going over there to see them anymore. You've been once or you've been twice. You don't need to keep going over there. So I don't know if this is an ex that you're involved with. And there's children here. And your parents or you and the ex are kind of like arguing. And there's like, I've already told you that you've been over there once. I don't want you to go over there again. Because there's like travelling involved. That it's either a plane journey and that we just landed. And, you know, someone's saying, look, I'm not paying for a flight for you to go over there and see them anymore. You've already been once this year. Or you've already been. Right? So you've kind of got this. I mean, I don't know how far this is for people because I'm picking up the energy of Cancerian. So I am picking up like just a car journey. But I'm definitely picking up that there's a father or mother or exes here that's saying, look, I don't want you to go and see them anymore. You've already been over there once. You've been there twice. Why do you need to go back? Right? Because someone is really wanting to either one, go back into their karma or back into something with Cancerian. Like, I really want to go back into it, but someone else is now stood in the way and said, I'm telling you, you're not going back to your old ways. You're not going back into what you was doing before. Because this is kind of like, look, I've been doing this for ages and I want to do it. And you're like, no, you was doing that before and you stopped doing it. So why do you want to start again? So this could be like smoking or eating or something where someone's been doing so well. And it could even be to do with like drugs or drinking as well. And you're like, look, you've been doing so well on your own. And this is someone that's also probably grieving. And you're supporting someone. You say, look, you've done so well on your own. You accomplished all this stuff and you got so well and you've done all of this. But so why on earth would you want to go back to your past? Or why would you on earth want to go back to your old ways? Why would you want to go back to the old routine after doing so well at this whatever this is for you, right? Why on earth is it that you would want to go back to doing that? You know, why would you want to go back to your old ways? So that's some kind of message there that seems to be coming up for you, Aries. Because there seems to be a lot of questions that someone's asking, like, yeah, but why? And then you have to answer them, yeah, but why? And it's kind of like this lie. They're saying that there is this little white lie, or even just a lie that you're kind of like, look, you don't need to know. You don't need to know why. I don't want to tell you all the details, because if you did know, it would just hurt you. So I really don't want to give you all of the details or the whole details of what I see or what I heard. And because I have that information, I don't want to sell out, because I made a promise to your partner or to this person that I would not tell you, right? And I made a pact with them that I wouldn't tell you about it. And if I do tell you about it, it's only going to hurt you. And I don't want to do that, right? I'm not out to hurt you. I just don't want to tell you. So please don't keep asking me questions about you, like, I really want to know though, I really want to know, I really want to know, I really want to know. And you're like, look, I'm telling you, it's for your own good. You don't need to know this. You know, there is some kind of secret here that might be around a Libra, but that could also be a divorce and work and things. And like, look, this is for your own good. I'm telling you that you don't need to know what it is that I know. Now, because what I know, it might not be you guys that know it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know these channel messages of who this comes from. All I know, or well, you can either believe me or not, but like all I'm hearing is that I have something on you, right? I have some very important information and something that I'm keeping to myself, and I really am picking up more of a Libra energy, right? And I'm like, look, you don't need to know. You're on a need to know basis, right? I'm not going to tell you, so please don't keep asking, because if I do have to tell you, you're probably not going to like what it is that you hear. So I don't want to tell you that. But what I am telling you is, whatever that is, whatever that is, what I am telling you is that, because this is either like, well, how much do you earn? Like, how much money do you have? Or something, you're like, look, that's none of your business how much I earn. Because you could, Stern, I'm also picking up the name Stern, but like, you know, like it's none of your business how much I earn. And someone's like, keeps asking like, yeah, but how much do you get? Because, I mean, trust me, you get that. When you're self-employed and you've got family around you, sometimes they can say, but you've got a job. And you're like, no, because I do this thing, whatever it be. And they're like, yeah, well, how much is that? And you're like, well, it's none of your business how much money that is. It's none of your business how many clients I have, or it's none of your business how much money I earn. Why would you want to know how much money I earn? And or the name Hearn itself, Hearn, Michelle also. But like, why is it that why do you want to know that? And someone persists to try and make someone feel uncomfortable by keep asking them, I don't know, how many clients do you have? How much money do you have? What kind of car do you drive? Or God knows what else, I don't know. But whatever this is, somebody's getting very irritated around not wanting to say how much, but they're well within their right to not tell this person how much they earn. Why would somebody ask, how much money do you earn? Well, some of you're on fucking POF, or you're on a dating website, and they ask you on there, how much money do you earn? I mean, really, do people really fill that out? I mean, are people that shallow? But, excuse me, but I am half growing a beard at the moment, so I'm a little bit scruffy, because it's winter here. But why do you find this necessary in order to ask me how much money it is that I earn, or how many clients we have? This could be someone that works with you, that says, well, why do you deserve more money than me? And you're like, well, I'm the manager. I'm the person that owns the company. And you're like, yeah, well, that's not fair, because I do as much work as what you do. Well, that's tough love. That's because I have a higher... Yeah, so, well, just because you have a bit of paper or it's your company, that don't mean that you're supposed to earn any more than me. And someone's like, cool. And then they're like, well, how much do you get then? Because this is either like pocket money, or a child that's asking a mother or someone, look, this isn't fair. If I work for you, I want the same amount of money as you. Or if you are someone that employs people, these are clients that are all saying, well, how much do they charge you? Well, they charge me X amounts of pounds. Really? Well, they didn't charge me that much. What do you mean they didn't charge you that much? No, they only charged me, I don't know, 4 quid, 5 quid, a tenner, 15, 20 quid, whatever it was. Or whatever it is. And you're like, well, that ain't fair. And like, well, no, because it's like, well, how much did they charge you then? And then someone else is, or the pay grade is, all right, so how much do you get? Well, we're working for Aries, say, or we're working for someone. And you're like, well, how much do you get? Well, I get so-and-so and so-and-so. And they're like, well, I don't really want to tell you how much I get. This used to go in my old company. It did, because everybody was on a different amount of money. Because we used to do driving, right? And you'd had a certain amount of kids, and you would drive them, right? Especially if you're dealing with a 7, you might be a driver. But like, if you was driving, for instance, and you had so many kids and it was so long distance, you would get paid a certain amount of money. That would be different than others. But everybody used to conspire and ask and talk to each other, well, how much money do you get? And some people would say, well, I don't really want to tell you how much I get. And everybody never used to want to say how much money they earn. Like, nobody wanted to say how much money they earn. But everybody was basically getting a different wage. Everybody was getting a different wage, right? Compared to the boss that was pretty much getting everything, right? So you've kind of got this same message that is coming up for you, and where people are talking about how much money they are getting paid at work. Or if you own the business and the company, how much you're paying these people, because these people are the ones that are asking and questioning, well, how much is it? Or how much do I get if I work for you? How much will I get? And then if you've got other clients, they're kind of saying, well, that ain't fair, because you're paying your daughter or your son or this person more money than me, so why should I get less? And they're like, well, they've been here longer. They've been working for me longer. And you're like, well, yeah, but that's not fair, because I do the same amount of work as what they do. So it seems that you've got this argumentative energy of people having more than others. And the people that don't have some more, they're the people that are asking questions of, well, why is it that I'm not getting as much as everybody else? Well, if you're part of my Patron, that's why you need to join the full access bundle. That's where you will get everything else. But do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, well, we don't get as much as everybody else, you know. So I don't know what this is for. A 4, something to do around Scorpio. But I don't know what this is for. 8, Leo. 4, 8, Leo Aquarius energy here somewhere. What else? What other messages have you got that might relate? Because I think a lot of yours is to do with buying and selling and working your way through the market, right? Because this is a little bit like a Mark, the name Mark, or a Capricorn, or a market stall itself, like a stall, right? And you go to a market and you're like, roll up, bruv. It's like, yeah, you can have this ham for this much. And then all of a sudden everything goes half price. And then you're like, yeah, bruv, I came here yesterday and you charged me 20 quid for that pig, right? And you're like, and then you go the next day and they've got it all cut to half price. And you're like, hold on a minute, if I'd have bought that today, I'd have got that for half price. Where's the rest of my money? And you're like, because this is like this market, you know, people that are trying to, I don't know, to outdo other people. But I mean, you get that all over. I mean, you know, some people give things away for free. Some people, you've kind of got this, I don't know. It's like trying to corner yourself in the market somewhere, right? Place yourself amongst others and try to do better than everyone else to get more, right? You've kind of got this. I mean, I don't know if this goes around the tarot. Me, personally, I think there's way too many tarot readers now. There's a lot. There is a lot of tarot readers out there. There's a lot of channels. And there's a lot of everything. No matter what you do, there's a lottery, right? It's a number roll. It's just rolling the dice. So it's a gamble, right? So, you know, you've always got these people that try to corner the market in certain ways around business, you know. It's like trying to corner a cat, like a Leo, and prod them. I don't know why I keep picking up like a Leo of cornering, backing someone into a corner to make them feel uncomfortable, like well, you've got this, so we're going to put out double the amount, right? And it's like trying to squash the small people to outdo the big people. It's kind of like this, okay, well, you've only put out 4. Okay, I'm going to put out 50, right? Or like, we got a company and we've got like, say, 5 vans and we've just started off, right? And we've got 5 company taxi cars, for instance, right? We've only got 5 of them. So we're going to put them out, and then this other company's like, you're right there, 5 cars. And it's like, right, we're going to put out 50 cars and you can pick us because we're going to do it more cheaper than what you would if the person that has, say, 5 car trick. But, oh wow, there used to be a band here. Not public band, it was just the Working Men's Club band, 5 car trick. But it could be a car reader, I don't know. Like, okay, you're a small company, or like you're a small here, okay, and we're very big here, and how can I compete with just being able to do this many? It's kind of like the subscriber rate kind of thing, of like, well, this subscriber rate, they've got like 10 million followers, compared to my 5 followers or my 10 followers or my 20 followers. Well, trust me, I've been doing this for 7 years. 7 years. I've been on YouTube for 7 years. It wasn't doing this channel. This one was, this particular channel here, I think it's been going for 3 years, 3 or 4 years, I think. But from there, it was a hard struggle to try and accumulate all of that kind of stuff. It's really just within time of things that are meant for you. It's really about hard work and effort. And the trouble is, nowadays, is that you've got to have great content. Your calling when it comes to these kind of things, you've got to have great content, and you've got to get people to notice your content. And then when they do, they have to stick around, because you get people that leave and come back and leave and come back, and they're on leave, on leave from work and all this kind of thing, right? So, you got people that float around all over the place with clients and people. To corner the market in something is very difficult, because it's like the scramble to get a decent thumbnail or a decent, I mean, you'd probably go through that, but to get a decent title. Yeah, because it's just crap. It's a bit like YouTube, buddy, really. It doesn't really do any good. It tells you all the algorithm and God knows what else, but you struggle with it and think, well, why the hell did that not work? Because YouTube itself works off an algorithm. It literally works off an algorithm. It works off how much content you got. You've got to have thousands of videos, thousands of clients, right? Still the same instant of what you seem to probably be going through, I don't know. But I'll talk about it. But, you've got to have thousands of stuff out there for YouTube to think, oh, okay, they're serious about what they're doing. And it's the company that's very serious about what they do. They're very serious because they have more followers, they have more things, they have more of a gift or whatever, So it's kind of like, well, YouTube works off, well, you have more of all of these because you've got a catalogue of stuff, right? So, like, say if you're a company, well, you've got a backlog of vans, or you've got a backlog of clients, or you've got a backlog of all of these things that you've got to offer us. Like, if we want to employ you as a business, you've got 25 to 30 to 40, 50 or more people that work for you. And if they work for you, well, then someone that's seeking them out, they're going to want to seek the most amount of stuff. They're going to want to seek the most amount of clients and think, okay, we are a company. We are going to put ourselves out there. And then people that want to employ us, we're going to have to be ready, right? We're going to have to be ready with all of these cars or all of these vans that are all going to have clients, people sitting in them driving. We're going to have TAs and PAs. So, do you know what I'm saying? In a roundabout way, you've got to be ready for all of this stuff here that people are going to want and think, okay, well, we're a company, we're putting ourselves forward compared to the other company that's down here. We're going to have all the people that we're employing. If we're going to make a major step and we're going to open up as a franchise, then we're going to have and back ourselves up with all of this stuff that we've, So it seems to me that you've kind of got that, Aries, if I'm honest. So like competition. But that's always out there, you know, that is always out there. But it's something to do with competitive energy. But I don't know if these are like physical jobs that you've got where you are, you know, you're trying to beat the market in certain ways, or the stock market itself. And I mean, I don't know anything about the stock market. I would be absolutely useless. But, you know, I'm sure there's 1441. 5 again. Like trying to corner the market in certain ways, you've got to know what you're doing and you've got to know what you're saying. And it was a little bit like the video that I put out a little while ago, or even today, it depends when this comes out, about the narcissistic spiritual warfare and God knows what else, and, you know, the ascension and the milestones in life that you have to hit, and the algorithm. That is the same thing as an algorithm of Ali or alley cats or tomcats and God knows what else. But, you know, it's an algorithm of something that you have to get used to and keep up the appearance. That's what you had, keeping up appearances, keeping up with the work, keeping up with the workflow, keeping up with the flow of not letting it drop. And because it's like if you look at anything, it's like a volume level, for instance, right? EQing, right? When I EQ, there's something that I'll be going through. So it can either be B&Q and it's selling things and tables and chairs and God knows what else, or it's an EQ, right? An EQ you could write a piece of music, but the EQing would be absolute gash, and it would sound to a professional rubbish, right? Because the EQing is out, right? So when you EQ levels, you EQ the volume of frequency, right? So it has to be, you have to cut all the low end out, and you have to have the high end raised, and then you have to kind of like separate energies that are too much for the ears, right? So it's still an algorithm. You have to have levels of things that are, you know, stock market and levels and all of these kind of things. It's the same with EQing, it's the same with volume, it's the same in the way that people speak, it's the same with cornering the market. It's trying to learn, do something, and to do more, right? So you kind of got this stuff that seems to be going on, Aries. Cornering the market. So we're going to leave it at that. So Aries, I've changed things. This is not a tarot reading for January for you guys. So it's really cornering the market. So what I am going to do is, for the bonus for everybody, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this for every star sign, because it depends, because I've got the monthly and the bi-weeklies to do as what I normally do, right? And I have 15 days to do all of that, roughly. So what I'm going to do is, when I've done one of these, if I say that I'm going to do it and I have time, like now, we're going to go over to Patron, and it will only be on tier 2 memberships, okay, on the full access bundle. And if you're over there, you get this extended now, okay? And this is a set of cards that I've put together of questions that I think can be quite relevant, that'll help me look for things. And it's a preparation of what you could have coming up for your actual January tarot readings, okay? So we're going to see how they relate to your channel messages. And we'll deal a few cards and then clarify them. But it's just an added bonus that goes over there. If you're a constant patron of that level, then there will be things that fluctuate and get more as you're over there. So for this instance, this time, this one is going to go over there. Okay, we'll see what it says, and then we're going to clarify them with a different deck to give you answers of what you could have coming up for your January. But you will still get tarot readings and all that sort of stuff that comes out. But this is just a different way of looking at it as well. Okay, it's just an added bonus that you get now for Patreon. Okay, so if you want to join and you want to see that, you can find any link in the show more section for an email for a personal reading for Patreon. If you are Patron, please make sure you download the app. Once you have joined, download the app and sign in from the app. It makes things so much easier for you, and stops all of this confusion around whether you can see what you've already paid for. Okay. What else? Then stay tuned for your tarot reading and other things that come out through January. Okay, for January. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks very much, Aries, and I'll hopefully see you over on Patreon.